Which... oh, I'm really peed about that. I really am. G'day people, I'm Monstad and welcome back to our Empyrion, what is now an 8.6 playthrough. So we're at this plantation area on our size 5 planet, Empyrion. Yeah, very cool place. Oh, yeah, I nicked the battery from it, but changed it to private to do it. That's why it's showing at green. I didn't put my own core in it. It's just one of those old starter base type buildings, so if you change it to private it becomes your own. You don't need to actually put your own core in it. Yeah, amazing place. So I did a bit more investigating around here, and it looks like as well, as far as I could tell, and I've searched the whole place, these plantations, or this one in particular, doesn't have hostile spawns either with critters. So it is a perfectly peaceful, safe place, and full of stuff. And those bases and settlements and things that didn't register on my head-up display, I had the contacts on there, but they didn't register. I had to get like within 50 meters of them for them to actually register, which is a bit weird. Another one of those weird glitches that's going on at the moment. I'll put my light on. Let's see, the sun's just come up. Yeah, so we were discussing in the comments about this place. Yeah, it kind of needs, it's like a city area. It needs a name, and there's some great suggestions. But what I was thinking, because it's such a peaceful place and an old place, we've got wreckages, we've got a ruins over there somewhere. Where's that ruins? Ruins over there. There's an old English word called Frid or Frith, both correct, that means peaceful, and Fridstow would be a place that is peaceful. So I think we're going to call this little plantation area Fridstow, and that's the area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a permanent base at this Fridstow area, based at that junkyard. You won't recognise it as a junkyard by the time I finish with it, but I'm not going to do that today, because what I want to do today is, what I don't want to do is go all the way back to our starting planet, which I can't even remember the name of it. Was it Zonris? Yeah, Zonris, to get stuff, because that's quite a trek. We either got to go 1, 2. Yeah, we can either jump that way, or we can go an even longer way around that way. And I did go and reveal these other 2 planets. Well, it was 1 planet, but it's actually ended up being 2. Kaveen was another arid planet, just like the one we started on, and Cassiva was a lava planet, size 3. Yeah, very nasty place. And then we get back down to this way then. So yeah, nothing special about those planets, but this planet, I want to make a permanent base on this planet. Now I'm going to make a permanent little area here, but that really is just a temporary sort of stopover place when I come and trade, because there are traders in all of these neutral POIs of different varieties, including the actual trade center itself, which is around there, just there. And I can walk between all those places because it is perfectly safe, which is great. So my plan is to start a permanent settlement, and I've sort of got an idea of a spot for it already. That's it. Yeah, that's not my base, that's a hostile base. But in one of these mountain areas, these are quite sheer cliffs, what I could tell on these mountain areas. And I was thinking maybe down on this one here, or over this way. And I want to build something like one of those mountainside castle type places. Oh, what's the name of the place? I can't remember the name of the place now. I'll have to look it up. But you know, like something out of El Cid. So we had our Legionnaires fort on Zonris. This one, I want this one to be a bit grander. And yeah, it'll be a big build. and it will take a bit of time, but I think it'll be worth it with the look of this planet and feel of this planet, and it's breathable as well, which is brilliant. What I want to do today is this oxygen depot. I was doing a bit of exploration, sort of just basically following the contacts, and I came across this oxygen depot, and although it's a hostile contact, it had no external defences whatsoever, so I can actually get to that with my current crappy little SV, which I parked somewhere. Oh, there it is. I did... Oh, better tool up first. Right, I only have medium armour with me, unless I have some in the scout. I don't think I do. So what I did is I used this constructor and I created a load of stuff. Bought some medical supplies from here and the trade centre. Made some more ammo. I found an enhanced rocket launcher at one of the loot places and a shotgun. Take some spare ammo. I think that's all I need from in here. Now I don't know if this oxygen depot is an abandoned base or whether it's actually a Xerax base. Usually they do say abandoned if they're going to be full of, you know, the horrible critters, the scorpions and the nightmares. Because it didn't say that, I've got a feeling it's just a very, very lightly defended Xerax outpost. And that's what I'm kind of counting on. Let me have a look at the armour locker. Oh, I did have some heavy armour in here. Oh, you beauty. Okay, well, we'll get changed when we get there. So we are pretty much tooled up to actually take this on. The main reason I want to do this is I want resources. I don't want to fly all the way back to Zomris to gather up resources. Now I've looted a lot of all of these POIs already, so we've got stuff from there. But I don't want to take any of these apart from the junkyard, which I'll renovate. I don't want to take any of these apart because I think it adds to the atmosphere of the area, Bridstow. Basically what I want to do is set up like a mountainside castle a way off, and then I'm going to create a hover vessel, and what I want to create is something, and if you're a Star Wars fan, something like the sand skiffs, the cargo skiffs, the Banthas, something like that, open cockpit that you can drive to, that I can then drive to and from the trade area when I want to trade stuff and do things like that. And the reason why I think I'm going to have to do that is because the one issue with this planet is there is no water supply whatsoever anywhere on the planet that I could find. I searched. I've searched from space, and you can usually see the water areas, you know, the little pools of water, and there are none. And it's a desert planet, so I guess that kind of makes sense. So water's going to be an issue. Now, I was having a good think about it. So what exactly do I need water for? Well, I need water for some of the more advanced food recipes, which, quite frankly, I can get round because I could actually buy all the food I need from the trade area. And there's that farm there as well. So there are several places where I can buy food in Fridstow area. So I could sort of tick that off there and say I don't need water for that. The other one is the advanced fuel cells, but I could actually get away without doing that and just make the Promethean fuel cells. Another one is oxygen. Now that's only really a problem if I want the oxygen tanks to resupply oxygenated buildings or vehicles. Otherwise I could actually make a number of the emergency O2 generators that you can make in your suit, these, and I could make a bunch of those, and they would produce plenty of O2 bottles, emergency O2 bottles that I could then take with me. That also produces purified water bottles. Now I don't know if those purified water bottles can be used in recipes. I've never tried that and I need to try it. But if that's the case, I could actually make a dozen of those. Okay, it would cost fuel to run them, but it will provide with a lot of purified water as well. And you can make the emergency O2 cylinders, these things, and you can actually use those to fill up oxygen tanks as well for buildings and vehicles. So there are ways around it. But what I figured I would do, actually, is because we're only one jump away from it, I'm going to set up a water production place on Hyron. And the way I want to do that is, again, I was having to think about that. It's a place that produces water, so I want it to be kind of organically run. So it will be powered by solar, because the water generators don't need any power from the actual building to power. They just need power inside them. But I didn't want to use Promethium. What I want to do is use the surrounding trees and make a load of portable constructors that are continually producing the fuel, you know, the jerry cans of fuel, and use those fuel cans to then power the water generators. So it's a kind of self-sustaining base that requires very, very little actual power itself. Just a few solar panels and a capacitor. And if I'm getting all the fuel for the water generators from trees in portable constructors that don't require any power, then I can make it fairly organic. So that's what I think I'll do for longer term. For when I need a lot of water, I can just go back every now and then to that place and pick it up. So that's the kind of plans for these two planets. In the meantime, this oxygen depot. Now I had a fly around it and I didn't see any sentry guns on the outside. What I do want to do though is see if there are any obvious spawners. Come on. Yes, there are. Oh, and I was a bit too close and he spawned. How foolish. You don't get away that easy, buddy. You do not get away that easy. Thank you. Okay, are there any more? Is that one over there? No, I don't think it was. Okay, so we got... Is that a loot container back there? No, it isn't. Okay, so it looks like an ordinary Xerax outpost that simply isn't defended. So I'm going to just go around these windows here, take out any obvious spawners, and then I'm going to go in. And I've never seen this place before, ever, so I've got no idea what to expect. There weren't any patrol, you know, drones around it, so I don't expect any drones to be coming over. So let's move pretty close. Turn those off. Let's change into our heavy armor. I can hear things. And let's go for 1 armor, 3 multi, since that's what we seem to have to hand. So we've got plenty of medical, plenty of weaponry, and plenty of ammunition. Oh, it's got that shotgun there. I guess we could keep that. Oh, did I do any ammunition for it? Well, that's not much point bringing that along then, is there? Let's sort this out. Okay. Let's pop that in there. Organise this lot a bit better. Oh, I don't have any explosives. Ah, oh, shoot. Shoot. Do I have any explosives in here at all? No, I don't. I don't have a constructor on this, do I? No, I don't. Okay, well, we'll try it without the explosives. I guess we'll just see what happens. Let's grab some food. Yeah, I raided all the POIs, so I've got a ton of food. So what should we take? Let's take a ham. And some of these odd things so that we can start using them up. And take the sandwich as well. Okay, right. We good to go? I think we are. Let's get loaded. Let's organise these weapons a little bit more sensibly. Okay, we're all loaded. Let's see, dangers out here, so let's send in the drone. I don't need my helmet on, do I? Make sure there are no traps. So what do we got? Don't see any turrets. I've got a door there. Does it open? No, it doesn't. But you? No. I guess we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. Oh, actually, no, let's go up there and see what we can find up there. Okay. Let's get in there. What's the gravity on this planet? 0.85. We should be okay for jumping a couple of blocks. We get the drone out in there. Should be able to get it out in here, shouldn't we? See what's up there then. Okay, just that other room. Can we get the spawner from that room? From there? Not sure. Guess what it does though is gives us an option to have a look inside the room, doesn't it? Missed. Where's it? Where's the spawn pad? Now I don't want to take out the power or anything like that on this one because I need all the stuff. I need the resources, quite frankly. Will you back up a bit so I can shoot you in the head? So you're going to destroy that block from under me. Okay. Didn't see you. Okay, good. So far, so good. So it's down this way. So no core yet. I guess we're going to have to go up for the core then. Upside down writing. What's that say? It's just gobbledygook, isn't it? Gobbledygook. Let's see what's up here. More upside down, right? Is the base upside down? Is this a completely clear... Oh, yeah, this is the room I shot through the window and took that spawner out. So I think we're probably clear in this room. So where do we go from there then? We open that? No, let's go up there and have a look then. I've got no idea where the core's going to be in this building. None whatsoever. Okay, we're going to have to take that out, aren't we? Can't open it. I guess we could hide behind this, couldn't we? It's just outside. I don't think there are any spawners outside. Not that I could see anyway. Okay, I don't think we need to go out there, do we? I guess this would be the way in if we landed on the landing pad and came through the building. It really sounds like there's one on the roof, but I don't think there was there? Okay, so it's got to be through that other door. Again, I'm not going to destroy all the doors either. I want as much of this intact as I can get. Right, I guess we can't do that way, can we? So we're going to have to take out that door. Oh, hey boys. I don't like to stand and trade shots, but I don't think that could really be helped, could it? Where did the body go? Well, they're both there, aren't they? Where's your spawn pad? Oh, there's the cool. Cool. I didn't think it would be particularly tough. POI. Okay, good. Now I did make some cores. What have we got through here then? Switch. Do I really want to press that? I don't know if I do. Oh no! It destroyed the fuel. Oh, darn it! Switch. Oh, I'm really peed about that. I really am. I can hear spiders outside. I'm really peed about that. I wanted everything intact. Need more armor. Got armor coming out my ears. Okay, well, we've got a bit of time, so what I think I'll do is just let's see what's actually in this place. What is this? Why is this here? Oh, I see. Oh, it's a little walkway up there. Anything in there? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, I'm so annoyed about that. So annoyed. Tell you what we'll do. Let's just get cargo box set down. And we'll just pop all this loot in there. Not the food. Not the food. Let's get our health coming back up. Oh, so annoyed. Oh, I've got armour coming out her ears. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take that door and I'm going to put it on the front. I know there's a window open upstairs as well, but it would be good just to stop spiders and stuff coming in. Anything else up there? Just the fuel tanks. Okay, good, good, good. I'll leave that there. Oh, we've still got the generators though. Okay, so it was mainly just the fuel. We've got some medical. Oh, do you know what we'll do? Oh, we don't have power, do we? Ah, don't have any power. There are some explosives. Could have used those. Let's dump this loot. I think that's certainly it for the loot inside, isn't it? Now, I've got no idea if anything spawned outside, so I guess it would probably be a good idea just to make sure there's nothing hanging around still. These were fuel tanks as well then, were they? Or maybe explosive blocks. Oh, it caused some damage, that explosion, didn't it? Not that it matters, I'm going to be multi-tooling the place down to the ground anyway for the resources. What is it? It's just steel or just... No, it's all hardened steel as well. Oh. Are there any more? I don't recall. Oh no, it's the back end of that building, isn't it? Yeah. So it doesn't look like there's any more loot containers. Wow, if we'd have parked our SV on top of that, it would have been creamed. Because it looks like they were explosive blocks. I've never seen that before. A building that was completely booby-trapped like that. I guess we should probably check the SV. Yeah, seems to be okay. I guess we were lucky. If I'd have parked up there and gone in through there, the SV would have been mangled, and the warp core would have been right underneath that. Holy shamoly, Batman. Okay, well, a successful raid. Good. Yeah, okay. I mean, if there are any more hidden loot containers, we'll find them when a multi-tool placed down. There supposed to be spiders on the other side of that wall. I can hear them. Horrible things. Okay. Cool beans. You pop that food in the fridge before it all goes off, don't I? Okay, well, I'm going to call it an episode there. That was really useful. That was good fun. Very easy raid. I do have the enemies set on hard. Always do. Give that extra bit of challenge when we do things, but that was a particularly easy POI. But we were lucky. Got off really lucky at the end there. Our SV could have been mangled had we gone in a slightly different way. That's good to know. Okay, right. Well, I'm going to call it there. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that little episode. Not as long as they usually are. Probably about the right length of time this time. And I'll see you in the next episode on Monsternad. See you later.